Are you where you are by accident, or did you drift there for a reason? The answer is in your hands. I'll show you how to find it. Ben cuts lawns in my neighborhood, and recently he let me take a look at his hands. Palm skin texture tells you the kind of environment you want to be in. Ben's is pretty coarse. On the silk to sandpaper scale, he's about here. People with skin like this keep physically active, often use tools in their work, and like to keep busy. Lawn care and handyman work checks out. Ben told me he'd had a lot of jobs the last 25 years. Drywall, manufacturing, electrical, factory worker, and then welding, but he left when they didn't treat him well, so he started his own business. And that all makes sense when you see he's got a loop of playfulness. If you have this loop on your hand, you'll only do a job as long as you like it, and when you don't anymore, you'll move on. So Ben's work is a great fit for him. He only takes the jobs he wants. He's got 10 loop fingerprints, which makes Ben a people person. But the loop on his index finger is special. The radial loop is open to the outside. On your index finger, it leaves you with very little protection between you and the outside world. You'll take everything personally, and criticism, goes right to your heart. So you'll do anything to avoid it, even get a little defensive. Ben illustrated this beautifully when he told me one job he would not do is kitchen remodeling because he was afraid to inconvenience the homeowner. So radial loop of him. And look how long his headline is. That shows how you think. Normally they end here, so his is excessively long. An overthinker. He admitted he had no idea how to turn off his thoughts. So putting together his long headline, his radial loop, and his coarse skin, I suggested he might want to look into practicing martial arts. That could give him movement, focus, and a way to soothe some of his defensiveness. He said he'd always thought about trying it. And now I can show you a treasure I found in his hand, a rare loop of nature. This loop gives you an uncanny feel for earthy energies. And when I asked him about it, Ben told me he goes earthing. Of course he does. He makes sure he's barefoot on the ground every day, no matter the weather. He says his friends think he's crazy, but I told him he's just being himself. Everything he's doing makes perfect sense when you look at his hands. He hasn't randomly chosen his path. He's always drifted toward what fits him and away from what doesn't. When you follow your nature, you're always where you should be. How about you? Any of these features on your hands? How does it show up in your life?